your feet together just like this, heel to heel, toe to toe, just like this.
Not.
Hey, Kimberly.
My attorney says not to do that.
So are you wanting to participate?
I think you're incriminating.
I'm not. I'm just trying to make sure you're able to drive.
You gonna let me drive if I do this?
What you see here is a woman drunk out of her mind. That's bad enough, but it's even worse when it's revealed she's a paramedic and is not shy about emphasizing that in hopes of getting out of trouble.
You guys are weird.
Hold on. Keep your head straight, okay? Look straight at me.
Okay.
Okay.
These segments are just a snippet of her weird behavior captured on a police body cam. Her behavior totally shocks the police officer who's dealing with her. When officers from the Fort Myers Police Department were dispatched after receiving a report of a woman passed out in a car, they found it with its engine still running. He found the said car, a black Lexus, parked in the middle of the road and the person awake but behaving rather erratically.
Not. Hi.
Hey.
My name is Kim. I deliver for Instacart.
Okay. How you doing? You might turn the car off.
As you can judge by her slurred speech and erratic behavior, the suspect, named Kimberly, is likely drunk. The officer would ask the woman to step out of the car and ask if she wants the police to contact the emergency services. She would share that she is, quote, one of you guys, telling them she's a paramedic herself. You would think that as a paramedic, she would know better than to drive drunk. The officer would then ask her to explain her situation of how she ended up passed out in the middle of the road.
I just backed out of this parking spot. Then I was talking to somebody.
I didn't hear you. Say it again.
I just backed out of this parking spot.
As the officer leans in closer to hear her, he smells alcohol on her breath. He also notes her eyes being red and glassy, and not to mention an overly flirtatious nature.
Okay, my name's Kim. What's yours?
Smith.
Smith?
Yep.
That's my last name.
Really?
Kimberly Smoke. I never took his last name.
Well, you don't have to get back in the car. Is it in the car? Yeah, you can grab your purse.
Don't treat me like this. I'm a paramedic firefighter. I'm one of you guys. I'm on your team, okay?
Okay. I didn't say you weren't.
I saw you dump a drink out before we pulled up. What was that?
I don't drink. First of all.
I saw a cup that you poured out, and I saw liquid come out of it. What was it?
You saw liquor come out of my drink?
No, it is liquid.
Oh,
like
okay.
the stuff that.
Okay. I was getting the card. Sorry.
She claims she isn't drunk. Well, that's a tough claim to believe when you're not even able to balance yourself properly. Let's see how well her lies work as we proceed with the video.
Are you feeling okay?
I feel great.
Are you positive?
Absolutely.
Where are you coming from?
Alva.
Who?
East Fort Myers, Alva.
Okay.
I was delivering groceries. Okay. I can't go to the Buddha tonight.
What?
I can't go to the Buddha tonight.
The what?
Buddha.
What's? I don't know what.
Buddha. You don't know the Buddha.
Okay, I don't even know what. I don't even want to know what that
I'm
is.
not going to the Buddha.
Huh?
The Buddha Club. I'm kidding.
Growing tired of her antics, he requests her to stand by his squad car while he inputs her data. She, however, doesn't want to stay in one place. Well, not until she gets an umbrella, because she, quote, had curled her hair earlier.
Are you gonna keep? I'm not standing in the lane. I'm gonna get back in my car, sit in his car.
We can't let you get back in your car just yet.
Taking my keys. I do not want my hair wet. I curled my hair like earlier. Can I get my umbrella? Hold my purse.
I'll get you an umbrella for you. Where is it?
I curled my hair for a purpose. I'm not wet no more. He at least let me get my umbrella. He was iffy about letting me get it.
With the rain growing in intensity, an officer asked her to accompany him to the station for a field sobriety test. Once again, she would remind them that she's one of you guys and that she's a paramedic.
But it was
Hey,
beautiful.
you mind walking underneath this pavilion for me? I don't.
I'll do anything you say. I'm one of you guys. Like I said, I work at
Perfect.
Fire Academy. I'm a paramedic.
Okay, I don't want to get wet. I don't want.
Dude's already wet.
Yeah, I don't want to get.
There you go.
Okay.
How do you like me now?
Uh-huh.
Ouch.
Thank you. I'm all right, thank you.
The officer would calmly explain to Kimberly her situation and why she needs to undergo the test. She willingly agrees, stating,
I'm not drunk though, so I don't have any worries, right?
however, her demeanor seems to change as the officer proceeds with the test, becoming less cooperative.
Do you ever see me?
You agree that the area is well lit? Hey, Kimberly.
You're like fucking attracting me.
No, I'm
My
not.
buddy used to tell me, he's like, don't agree to any of their shit.
No,
I'll do whatever you say.
I'm just making sure that you can
I'm
see everything.
sober. I am sober.
That's fine. I just want to make sure that you're able to see everything that I'm instructing you to do. Because I'm going to do some things, and I want you to be able to
What's
see
your
it.
name?
Smith,
Okay.
with the S.
No.
That's fine. All right, Kimberly, what I want you to do is stand with your feet together just like this. Heel to heel, toe to toe, just like this. Hey, Kimberly.
My attorney says not to do that.
So are you wanting to participate?
I think you're incriminating.
I'm not. I'm just trying to make sure you're able to drive.
Though eventually, the officer does manage to convince her to comply and prevents an escalation. First would be the horizontal gaze nystagmus test, in which the officer observes her eye movements. He's quick to note her difficulty in properly tracking the pen with her eyes only, instead moving her head at times. The next exercise is a walk and turn, for which the officer had already placed a strip of yellow tape in a straight line. But again, she starts to act agitated, but ultimately continues to comply.
I would need my attorney for all this shit, but I'm
Well,
trying to
that's something
answer you straight up. I don't know if you're giving me trick questions. I never had these questions
No,
before.
I'm asking you that way. I don't.
Can you walk? Yeah. Can you talk? Yeah.
Perfect.
Do you feel good?
All right.
Yeah.
So I want you to do is put your left foot on the line just like
Oh,
this. Put your left foot on the line just like this.
During the test, he would note her difficulty in keeping balance, forgetting the officer's initial instructions, and simply being unable to walk in a straight line. In the last test, the one-leg stand, she didn't do any better either. Again, it's observed she has difficulty following instructions and is unable to keep her balance. Viewers can see her using her arms for balance and putting her foot down numerous times to avoid tripping. With it pretty much confirmed that she's under the influence, the officer proceeds with the arrest. To avoid potential conflict, he tricks her into turning around and promptly handcuffs her.
Okay. All right. So your car is parked where?
really?
Yep. You're under arrest for DUI.
Are you serious?
Here, come to my car, all right?
Can you not whip my hair?
No, don't rub it. All right.
Thank you.
The officer would read Kimberly her Miranda rights. Kimberly, though, would grow emotional as she finally realizes she's been arrested. She would also refuse to partake in a lawful breath test.
Huh? I didn't hear you.
No, sir.
You don't want to talk to us?
I just don't want to leave my car parked at a
Okay,
gas pump and pay an extra
listen,
$100 some dollar. I can get
we
somebody
will
to get
take
my
care
car.
of it.
I have no money. My kids in college. You guys are screwing me. I'm not drunk. But my best friend
Okay.
is Pete Ringsmith, and Pete Ringsmith says not to agree with you guys.
Okay, do you want to talk to me or not? Yes or no?
I've been talking to you
But
for like 30 minutes.
before I ask you any questions, I need a yes or no.
Pull the hair out of my mouth.
Okay, do you want to talk to me, yes or no?
No.
No? Okay. All right. Well, we're going down to Lee County Jail, okay?
Yes.
All right.
Now, what is
Kimberly was booked in jail on one charge of a misdemeanor DUI. She would be released the next day on a $1,000 bond. A few months later, she would plead no contest to a lesser misdemeanor charge and be declared guilty by the court. As part of her sentence, she was given 12 months of probation with her license suspended for that period, finished a DUI school, and asked to pay a total of $1,000 in fines. Records show that she would again be arrested in March of 2022 for driving on her suspended license and given a probation violation as a result. Drinking irresponsibly, driving under influence, and lying through her teeth to a peace officer. This is not an individual you would want to hand responsibility for saving another life. Yet, despite her offense, she continued to remain on her job. Was the sentencing just or a mere slap on the wrist? Share your thoughts in the comments.